go. Who has proposed major surgery for the health service?
This would be Andrew Lansley, the Health Secretary, and his friend David Cameron. Are the Tories' NHS proposals, massive reforms to the NHS. They've decided that GPs are brilliant, which is true, but they've decided the problem with the NHS is all the administrators. So what they're going to do is get rid of all the administrators, destroy primary care trusts, and give all their responsibilities to GPs. But then the GPs are going to think, hold on, I'm a GP, I don't know how to administrate, so they're going to have to re-employ all the administrators, which means all the same people are going to get re-employed in a different way. They've basically created proposals whereby they're going to spend millions of pounds and endure 10 years of chaos to end up almost exactly back where they started. It's brilliant.
So in theory, though, any company could decide to move into healthcare.
Well, there's also the competition aspect.
Like an egg and spoon race?
Pretty much. Well, ish. Only if you're very unlucky. Because at the moment you need your appendix out and your GP sends you to the hospital, whereas in the future you'll need your appendix out and the GP will go to the hospital and go, can you do this appendix? And they'll go, it'll cost £1,000 to the taxpayer. And then he'll go to the guy down the road and he'll say, I'll do it for a £5 with my chisel. And they'll say, done.
You could have the Royal Mail ambulance service, it would take you 4 days to get to the hospital, and if you're ill on a Sunday, you'll never get there.
You get a card come through, your knee operation was due today. We'll do it for you at another time.
Or it'll be like the train operators, it'll be all different companies, will take over different bits. You'll have a heart attack, paramedics will wheel you as far as A&E, and then they'll say, well, now, as you see, this ticket doesn't actually get you through to the next ward, you see, because you've only got a super saver A&E ticket.
They don't have A&E in private hospitals because it's not remunerative at all.
No, there's no
There's no A&E. You turn up with having had a heart attack.
Anyone
they say,
can turn
well,
up.
we can do you some breasts, but that's about it, really. Chest pains will give you breasts, you know.
The hospitals aren't all going to be private. It's just the private hospitals are going to be able to compete with the non-private hospitals.
There'll be a Tesco hospital in 5 years.
Oh, no! Can you imagine?
5 organs or less aisle where...
They want patients to be more involved in the decision-making. Think, look, the reason we go to doctors is that we don't know what's wrong with us. We don't go in there and say, hello, doctor, could you distract me while I remove my gallstones? And you think the doctor knows about medicine, not about managing. Let the doctor do the medicine. It's like receptionists. They say, could I ask you what it's about? No, not unless you are a general practitioner. No, I will discuss it with the doctor. It's none of your business. Answer the bloody phone and run messages. What's wrong with me?
Do you find that works? The idea of with patients more choice, you want yourself sorted. If you're lying in the road, you don't want 3 different ambulances turning up with a load of paramedics giving you brochures and that, and thinking, oh, I don't know, St Thomas's has got much shinier bedpans.
As you get older, you don't want choice. It's confusing. I don't like eating in restaurants anymore because you look at the menu and think, oh, there's too many things. I don't know. Whatever I have will be wrong and I wish I'd had what somebody else had. But why can't they have restaurants where they just give you your tea on your lap in front of the telly?
Jeremy, when a waiter says to you, what would you like, sir? Do you say, oh, I don't know. It's not your job to ask me what I want to do. Why don't you just answer the bloody phone and I'll discuss it with the chef, thank you.
Just give you something to eat and say, here's your tea now, just eat that and don't moan.
You're the only person I know who's looking forward to being taken into a home.
Health Secretary Andrew Lansley has unveiled the Health and Social Care Bill, which proposes radical free market reforms to the NHS. Many analysts have compared the process of opening up of the NHS to private firms to the process the railways underwent after privatisation. So expect many operations to be cancelled, but the sandwiches to improve.